Hey everyone, before we dive into the test and video, I just want to give a quick intro to what this is all about. So, I'm talking about this classic psychology concept called the magical number 7, plus or minus 2. It was introduced by George A. Miller back in 1956, and it's still one of the most cited papers in psychology. Basically, Miller noticed that the average person can hold about 7 items in their short term memory, give or take a couple. Like, think about how many random numbers or words you can remember right after hearing them. That's what he was testing. He also talked about this idea of chunks, where instead of remembering each individual thing, your brain groups together info together into meaningful units. So, the more familiar or organized something is, the easier it is to remember. And even though people treat 7 like it's a magical number, Miller said it's actually more of a coincidence between memory limits and how we judge things like tones or words. Still, it's a great reminder that there are real limits to how much info we can handle at once. All right, with that in mind, um, here's my experience with the test and overall breakdown of the situation.
So my homie Austin, he's randomly over, and we decided to do this project because we thought it'd be fun. See who's smarter. Um, yeah, let's get into it. So he's gonna read out a number, and I'm gonna memorize it, and I'm gonna repeat it to him, and let's see how many I can remember. Okay, whenever you're ready, Austin, just say the number, and I'll repeat it to you.
1344
1344
195
195
210
210
29725
29725
650740
650740
93295
93295
199
199
6975
6975
7191746
7197746. Was that right?
No,
How many numbers was that then?
I didn't count.
Bro, it's wrong.
Wait.
7 numbers. Okay. My mental capacity is 7 numbers. Here's the little whiteboard that he wrote a bunch of numbers on. Yep. Okay, now it's his turn. Now it's his turn.
Hello everybody, I'm Austin and I'm doing the George Miller memory span test with Carlos. He's going to tell me a few numbers and we're going to see how much capacity my mind has in terms of memory span.
Alright,
Go ahead.
let's start. We got number 4.
4,
41.
41,
415.
415,
650.
650,
6507.
6507,
72473.
72473,
563749.
563749,
12489 284.
1249 7284.
Nah. So your mental capacity is 6.
6, not bad.
Okay, everyone. So this is my homie. He just happens to be here. He wants to try it too. Me and Austin are gonna go think of some numbers.
Who said I wanted to try it?
Man, do it from like least to then greatest. Okay. However many numbers you read, that's your mental capacity, bro.
You gotta repeat the numbers I say to you, and whatever you don't repeat.
The max supposedly for the human brain is 12. Supposedly.
Wait, like digits, like in a row?
memorizing.
Like the first one's a one single digit, second one's a
Yeah,
two
honestly,
digit.
if it's phone
Yeah.
numbers, dude,
the,
I
the
could
third
low-key
one's 3
memorize
digits,
the
the fourth
whole
one's
phone
4
number.
digits.
9,
9.
74
74
531
531
1990
1990.
948 721.
Yeah, I lost.
So to wrap it all up, Miller's theory on the magical number 7 plus or minus 2 shows us that our short-term memory has some real limitations. We're not built to hold a ton of random information at once. In our cases, 5 to 9 chunks-ish. A really good example of this in real life, I believe I mentioned briefly, was phone numbers. Ever notice how they're broken up into smaller groups like 415, 555, 1213? How many chunks is that? 3. Instead of 10 random digits in a row, it gives the number a rhythm, or as I mentioned in the video, I believe I cut it out, but there's a certain cadence to make the numbers easier to remember. Your brain doesn't see 10 separate numbers. It sees the area code, prefix, and line number, and then boom, it's just 3 chunks. From those 3 chunks, you know which one is which. And that's exactly what Miller was talking about, chunking. It helps our memory work more efficiently. Anyways, hope you have a better understanding of why that magical number still matters today.